started?
20 minutes of fitness. How's it going, Bryce?
Hey, Paulie.
Just finished 21.2.
21.2. What is 21.2, Paul?
Oh, it hurts. It hurts real bad.
Fitness hurts.
So 21.2 is 17.1.
Okay.
So the introduction of the dumbbell.
Yes.
This was the first workout that ever had a dumbbell in it in
Right.
CrossFit.
Yep.
Maybe not in CrossFit, but in our world.
In the
CrossFit,
open.
In the open. And therefore in CrossFit.
And actually, yeah, there was a...
Everybody had to go out and buy dumbbells for this
exactly.
workout.
Because
Nobody had 50s.
We didn't really have any dumbbells in
No.
this gym. We had all kettlebells.
There was a couple of dumbbells up at the front, and they were like random ones.
Yeah, so then we had to go buy 50s. They were
And 35s.
$150 a piece on this island.
Oh.
Fucking disgusting.
Just, stealing from you.
Yeah.
And then everybody, I brought in my pair of 50s. Ben
Yep.
bought in his 50s. Like, everybody had to, scrounge to come up with enough.
Jason and Ocean both borrowed one from the east side that I'm pretty sure are still here.
Yeah, probably. So, definitely burpees over the box and dumbbell snatches.
Yeah,
Starts
brings
with
back memories.
10 dumbbell snatches, and then it's always 15 burpees, burpee box jump overs.
Burpee box jump over.
And the dumbbell snatches go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
Yep.
So after watching me just die there, what do you think I should have done better, differently, etc.? What tips do we got for the people?
Well, Paul,
just the tips.
Just the tips. Well, Paul, go faster.
That's about it.
Yeah. You did everything pretty perfect.
Why, thank you. I do that on most things.
There was no, I don't know. That you didn't. The only thing I would say that you really need to do besides just go faster, and I would tell everybody
Get
this.
fitter.
Yeah, is on your burpee, drop to the ground, and I mentioned that too. You did a lot of negatives, which slows you down and fatigues your chest. But so what people are going to want to do, and you did almost all of this. The big ones, and this is all stuff we practice here at West Oahu. Actually, we did this workout on Monday because I figured it was going to be burpee box jump overs and snatches in this exact form. I figured this was the repeat. So we did, I think 20 snatches, 10 burpees for 20 minutes. So pretty much give everybody a look at this. So that was good. So this is all stuff we tell everybody.
So not everybody who's sore from snatches and burpees from earlier in the week
from
is
4 days ago.
Some people get sore, Bryce.
I think they're okay.
I might be hurting in 3 days still.
Yeah, you might be. The snatch. So starting with the snatch, that's where we start anyway. Try to go unbroken. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 if you can. Obviously, if your capacity is 10, then obviously you're only going 10. But if you can, go unbroken. If it comes down to your cardio, where your heart rate's jacking up through the roof and you're starting to breathe real hard.
But the dumbbell snatches shouldn't be cardio.
No, but just slow down.
Yeah.
Just slow down a little bit. Don't stop. Just kind of try to keep that heart rate in check. And that's what you want to do on all these workouts anyways. Just not go over the edge. So
and you can let your heart rate go up a little bit during the burpees because you have time to have it recover during the snatches. Your snatches should be a recovery.
Yeah, absolutely. We're always looking for that recovery piece. That's the recovery.
That's, I'd say, the biggest thing that helped me last time we did this back in 2017 is I went unbroken and Ben didn't go unbroken. Yep. We were side by side. He was better at both of these movements than me, but I still beat him because I went unbroken. Because when you break, you get a couple seconds of rest minimum.
But you're doing no work.
And you're doing zero work then. And then when you get going again, you're not really much faster.
Oh, your heart rate goes right back up because you didn't solve your problem of slowing
the
reps.
rest wasn't enough to make a difference.
Yeah, if your heart rate's going up while doing the snatches, that means you're doing them too fast. You need to slow them down. Stopping doesn't help if that's your way to mitigate your heart rate, because then once you start going again at the same pace, because you're going to stay at the same pace, your heart rate's just going to go back right back up. So just ease back on the speed of the snatches, rest at the top, right? Have that switch of the hands so that it flows right into that other hand, and you're not switching at the bottom where you're kind of getting you're braking at the bottom essentially, right? If you're letting go on the ground, you want to switch in the air somewhere so that you hit the ground and come right back up for that touch and go, right?
It's kind of like the bottom of a push press.
Yeah.
If you
catch it
in the dip and you just shoot right back out of it, you get that little bit of rebound, which you're getting off the ground when you hit this way.
Yeah,
whereas if you change
reflex.
hands on the ground, you get none of that stretch reflex. Exactly. And it takes a lot of time away. You'll waste a minute just by doing that.
Yeah, I mean,
because it's a lot of reps. It turns into a shit ton of reps.
150 reps. So if you're losing a quarter second every, or whatever,
it makes a significant difference.
Being close to a minute, right? So that's a big one. And what else on the snatches? Switch your grip. Use your hips. So if a lot of people that aren't strong enough, their shoulders are going to fatigue out. If they're like using their shoulder to snatch it up and having a little press at the top, you want to snap your hips like a kettlebell swing so that propels
a little bit of a pelvis thrust.
Yeah, pelvic thrust. But if you're if that's not your
and
strongest,
I'd say don't be afraid to have it come a little bit behind you. Like it can come through your groin a little bit instead of just coming straight up from the ground.
Absolutely.
So you get a little bit more of that swing effect.
Treat it like a swing, right? But make sure.
I actually don't do that. I more or less just muscle it.
Yeah,
but I can pull it off.
You're fine. That's.
But it was still uncomfortable.
50 pounds against your body weight's not being a big deal. But yeah, for other people, that's definitely a big one. Hip drive. Make sure you don't make sure you're hitting both heads of the dumbbell too.
Oh, something else that I was trying really hard to do, at least most of the time, was from the box jump. There's kind of two things that I need to do all the way through next time.
Yep, burpee box jump.
Burpee box jump, sorry. On the burpee box jump, when you stand up from your burpee, you should jump from there to the top of the box.
Oh yeah.
So sometimes I'm like stepping forward towards the box before I jump.
Oh,
but
okay.
I should just stand up immediately and then jump to the box that extra foot or so, rather than the little like 2 steps to get closer to the box.
Yeah, speed up your.
And that forces you have to jump a little harder.
Right.
But it saves you a significant amount of time.
Yeah, again, you're talking a second every at least every side.
And then the other thing is once you get on the top of the box, jump off to spin. So you have 1 foot on either side of the line ready to drop straight down into your burpee.
Yeah, footwork. So a lot of people in CrossFit they don't look at the burpee as a skill move, and they just look at it as cardio and it sucks. But it is a skill move. Your footwork's the big thing. So on the coming up from the box, you're gonna want to kind of get a little bit of that turn probably. Hop up on the box and stay low. That's the other thing. Stay low. Try not to stand up, except for extending to jump. Right. So you're staying low, hopping over that box, staying low on top of the box, and just kind of bounding over it. I remember when I did this back in 2017. I know at least on my last round, I did like 5 just straight jump over the box because I was like, just empty the tank, and I emptied
That's
the
a good
tank
point.
on the last.
I think I actually did that last time too, doing some straight box jumpers, and
it was
didn't.
like because you just don't want to. It'll save you a second or so at the end. Every one you could do that, and it's like you don't need the energy, if. And the last few I couldn't do that because I had emptied it on, reps. Let's say reps 8 through 12. I gave it all I had, and then my last 3 reps I just kind of got through them, right? But that's good. That's nothing left.
You had nothing left.
You want nothing left at the end of the workout.
And with just now, I think I got my time was 15 something.
15:50, yeah.
Which is a minute and a half off of my PR time of this.
2 minutes.
2 minutes off my
2 minutes,
2 minutes
and 11 seconds.
Okay, 2 minutes 11 seconds off my best time. And what should I have done differently to get that? If I'm going to try to PR this year, which I'm planning to.
Yeah.
I just gotta go faster.
Yeah, you gotta go faster.
Like I literally can't do anything. Like I was completely unbroken. I think my form was good on pretty much everything. I just have to go fast.
Yeah, you got to thread the line of losing control.
Yeah. And one of the things that's scary with this workout, and I think everybody has this fear with these jumps, like if you're going really fast on box jumps, burpee box jumps specifically, you may eat shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like especially if you're trying to clear the box, like what you're saying.
It'd
be real easy to just clip a toe or something like that and eat shit
and
hard.
If you touch the box, you got to land on it with both feet. There's none of that jump over with one leg touching the top. So
remember,
if you touch the toes and fall over it, do you
remember in 2017 when we were doing this workout and that one girl like ate it hard and had to go to the hospital?
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, one of the girls in the class at that time, she was a pretty new member too, and she split her shin open so bad that she had to go to the hospital. It was bad, like ER kind.
Fuck.
So be forewarned about this.
Yeah, stay low on those boxes and again, footwork.
And
that's not good footwork if you come up short on the box.
And then the line's another thing that isn't always in our days, having that
daily
line down
workout,
the center.
yeah.
But it really shouldn't matter.
No.
As long as you're doing box facing,
yeah.
You're going to land on the line.
Yeah. The good news is this is the burpee. We get rid of the burpee.
Yeah, that's
fucking
gets
hate
rid of the burpee,
burpees.
and I don't like box jumps much either, so it gets
Yeah.
rid of the box jumps too.
Yeah. No, this is a good one. I kind of figured this would be in this year's Open. Been kind of waiting for them to redo this one. This was always a one that I was like, man, that was a solid test. Difference between this one and last week. Last week was kind of, you can only push so hard. If you go too fast, too hard on doubles, you screw up. If you go too fast on the wall walks, you fail. This one, it's like from minute 1? You know, you're finishing your burpees on your first round at minute 1, and it's like, okay, already you have a chance to just spike your heart rate through the roof, and now you got to double up your work with the 20, and it's just from there, it is like this. This was 15 minutes of high heart rate.
And the thing I didn't like about last week specifically is that I sucked at it.
Well, yeah.
But beyond that, I feel like it wasn't really CrossFit to me.
It was.
And it is
was.
movements that we do in CrossFit, but it's
different.
not any of the things that we normally do. So it's nothing that I've ever trained.
You don't normally do
and-
double unders? That's weird.
Oh, my double unders on my second go were on point. I had no problems with doubles on that.
So one of the movements you don't always do. See, I disagree because I programmed them on Wednesday of last week.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Yeah, whatever. Show up. And you know what the shitty thing is? This week I programmed pretty much this workout on Monday, so that if you did last week's, blow out your shoulders again on Monday, I wanted something that would have the same, this is pretty much the same muscle groups as last week.
Similar,
right?
yeah.
Picking yourself up off the ground with the burpee, picking yourself up off the ground with the wall walk, shoulders with the snatches and the wall walk. Obviously double unders are calves and shoulders, and box jump, same. It's all the same muscle groups. So I was like, oh, this is perfect. We get to practice for the people that aren't redoing 21.1, get to practice something that we're probably going to see. The only problem is people that did 21.1 didn't get to do this on Monday. So
that's true.
But
that's why I didn't do it actually, because
we've been practicing all of this in preparation for this over the last month anyway. These movements.
Since 2017 we've been doing lots of dumbbells. Dumbbells is like a normal thing for us nowadays.
So this was we've been doing this for months, really. I mean, some version.
This is the first time since then that I've done burpee box jump overs with the line.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. I mean,
but like I said, as long as you're doing burpee box
jump,
jumper, you're facing the box.
As long as you're actually doing them, it's the line is moot to me. There was never a second when you weren't like pretty close. But this is actually a big guy workout. Last week was, some would argue, maybe not a small guy workout, but a thin guy workout, right?
A light guy workout.
A light guy, yeah. If you have extra body fat percentages, you were in trouble. Mobility too was a huge thing last week. But it was definitely a lighter guy workout. This is a bigger guy workout, as in if you're bigger, you could get over the box easier. And obviously that 50-pound dumbbell for the guys, 35 for the ladies. If you're big and strong, it's like the double unders last week. If you have double unders, it wasn't a problem. If you're big and strong, the dumbbell is just check your cardio and try to make sure you don't blow up.
So do you think my first time will be still respectable in the gym?
No, I don't think so. Oh. I think this will be the JT's WOD right here. Oh, that's gonna be tough.
I'm gonna crush JT in this WOD.
Me too.
Fuck you, JT.
This will be by JT's WOD. This will be the one he's good at.
This is the one that JT thinks he's good at, and he's gonna be real cocky
I don't know,
about it.
He beat you last week.
Yeah, everybody beat me last week.
I know, that's true.
Who didn't beat me? Kristen beat me last week. He doesn't even go to our gym.
I know.
Why is he on our gym's thing? I was like, hey, I got beat by someone who doesn't even go to our gym on our gym scoreboard.
I know. I left him on there because if I ever need to go to the Bahamas, I want to have somebody call up.
Oh, do you get to choose who's in the gym for that?
I could kick people off the roster.
But he put himself on the roster.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
I just thought that was funny. I'm like, hey,
he's still
what
part.
What are you doing? You're not in our gym.
Part of the Ohana. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool. That's cool.
It's all good. I like that guy. Yeah. So it was fun. Fun to watch. I'm not looking forward to it. I remember this was it's a gut check from beginning to end. It's the gut check. How long can you hold on, right? That's what this one.
So is this a one and done for you?
Yeah.
Don't lie to us.
No, this is a one and done. I know last week I ended up not one and done. What's this?
Tommy's bringing in a guest visual.
This is the percentiles of last year, or last 2017.
Percentiles.
So you saw the guys do it earlier. They were real close to the world, the top times from 2017 at 10 minutes. Let's see. We've got the 99 percentile was 12:09 for the men.
Okay.
And what is this? 12:35 for the ladies. So right around the 12-minute mark, put you in pretty solid standing. But we're looking at that 10%. Where are you in the 10%? That's what we should talk about too.
Oh, so far? I can't even see 10% from where I'm standing.
Yeah,
it's way up there.
Yeah, it's down the street.
Way. I think it's over there, but it's like around the corner a couple times.
Different zip code, and that's tough out here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make up for that.
It's in a different area code on your phone, and seeing all of Hawaii's 808. 90 percentile, 15 minutes. So you just missed the 90%.
Son of a biscuit.
For women, 15:55. So
I made the chicks.
You made the chicks. You're right there, baby. Yeah, you're 90%.
I identify as
a
woman now.
You probably should.
I'm just saying.
Are you masters men? Yeah.
Yeah, 35.
16:51, buddy. You're in there. 15:39 is 95%. So if this was 2017, you'd be all right. Unfortunately, not so much. My guess is knock 5% off. So my guess is 16. You're gonna basically take these times and.
Realistically, for me personally, at this point, I need to get like top 5% to make up for last week.
Yeah. This is gonna be a flip flop though. Last week was about being lighter. This is about being bigger. So it hopefully will complement. This week, I think you're gonna see the biggest flip flop of scores that you've ever seen in the Open, because a lot of people, even in this gym, that RX'd last week, they can't RX this.
Or if they can, it's not going to be pretty.
And it's not going to be pretty, yeah. So whole different ball game with that dumbbell. I know it's not a heavy dumbbell for us, but it's a heavy dumbbell for a lot of people. Let's see.
Speak for yourself. My arms are tired.
Right. I got to be in the this is one and done.
This is super easy, says the guy who didn't just do it.
This is one of those things. It's like if I just go one and done, 16:09, right? Even 15:08 if I want to be 95%. I'm old, man, you know. But then I start looking at like last.
So are
week,
you allowed to use the walker for like your burpees at your age?
Yeah. Probably.
Just to help you get up.
Last week I said one and done, and then I got to looking at scores, and I'm like, you're not going to be happy with.
So are you happier now with the extra 6 reps?
Fuck yeah.
I'm just saying, was it worth it? I don't know.
Yeah, I took my sweet ass time on Friday, so it was a huge difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this one though, I've done it before. We've done this. I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably 4 times, 5 times, and in some version, a lot of times.
For whatever reason, I decided last night that I was going to do it today and then do it again anyway.
That's all right, yeah.
So, and then that actually hurt me a little bit during the workout.
No,
in the middle of the workout, I'm like, I really don't want to push that hard. I got to do this again in a couple days.
So yeah, kind of that's a good one. If you're one of those one and done people, you have to commit.
Go hard,
Yeah,
and if not, know you have to do it again or not feel good about yourself.
By the 30 snatches, I would say you should feel like you're starting to lose control of being able to keep those snatches unbroken during the 30. And then
for me, that was in the 40s. So
the
in the 40s, I got to about number 15, and I was like, "Can I pull this off?"
Then the burpees, you got to go hard, and then the 40 snatches, you rest a little bit, but you still have to be flirting with the edge of disaster. That's if you're going to do one and done and feel good about it. If you get to you get through most of the 40s before you're feeling like, oh, these are getting tough, you probably didn't go hard enough, and you're going to want to do it again.
Realistically, you should kind of want to like lay down and die after this workout.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I didn't go as hard as I will go, and I still laid down wanting to die after this workout.
This is burpee number 15, jumping off the box to the finish line, like like in the games when they have to jump up on the thing and they go crashing into the audience. This is a crash and burn on your last rep.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You should be like catching the edge of your shoe on the side of the box as you get your last one, hoping not to eat shit.
You actually, the thing that should hit the ground on your last rep is your face, and your toes should be on the box still.
After having both feet touch properly on the top.
Yeah, obviously. No, you just tip the fuck over on the top and just crash.
I'm not gonna lie, I never about jumping over the box this go around.
Yeah.
And so now that you said that, it makes me think that I probably would have done some more jump overs. Because I actually like jumping right over it. But it didn't even cross my mind.
It just shoots your heart rate up. But yeah, for me at the end.
Well, it doesn't as much for me. That's where I have the advantage of being so tall. True. That's true. For me to have to stop at the top actually takes a little bit more energy.
Oh, standards wise, what do we need to talk about? For the snatches, keep your damn arm off of your body.
Yeah, don't touch yourself at all.
Loose arm. And
keep it above the center line of your body-ish, over your shoulders.
Yep, make sure the 2 heads of the dumbbell touch. Those are going to be the 2 big. Those are the 2 big things.
And I actually had one rep where I only touched one, and then I made a point of having, as it was coming back up, I had to make sure I hit the other one.
They don't have to hit at the same time. They just have to hit.
Yeah, so I almost had a no rep, and I don't know if you even noticed it, but I felt it happening, so I actually twisted my wrist.
You're smooth coming down to the bottom, and it's like, okay, that looks. It looked like it was there. And then on the burpee, make sure your chest is down. So something I told you before you started, make sure your head isn't up and you're not so close to the box that you're trying to keep your face off of it. If your head is up, your chest isn't down. So make sure your face is facing the ground. Otherwise, you could get no rep there. Also with the burpee, if you don't slow yourself down to the ground, just crash to the ground, your chest is going to hit a lot easier. And then both feet have to leave the ground at the same time, and you can't touch the box with your hands. So that's the big one.
Yep.
That's it, I think. Definitely doable. Control it on the dumbbells.
Control. And don't let your heart rate get too nuts.
21.2222. Do you like that reverb that I just did? See ya.
I skipped the see ya.
That's okay. Fuck you, see ya. I got it on there.